Hey there everybody, this is Shago. Welcome back to the FireRed Randomiser Nuzlocke. In the last episode we got to Fuchsia City, we also got the Rainbow Badge. We can go and deal with the gem, but I don't really want to deal with the leader just yet. I believe that his strongest mon is level 45 and I'm barely at level 30. And don't really want to be dealing with that at the moment. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do a couple of encounters and maybe even the safari zone if I'm inclined on doing so. But yeah, I think there's, I don't want to say there is things to do here. The only really important thing of note here is this guy who's the move deleter, I believe. Ever since Generation 2 there's been a guy for move deleting, and really the whole point of it is to get rid of HMs, since you can't get rid of HMs otherwise. The other main thing here is actually also going to be an encounter, I believe. There's this guy will do something for us as an item that we can't get because we don't have strength. But this guy in this house will give you the good rod to go fishing with. I don't know why this one's the good rod and there's one that you can get easy to get once you get the Snorlax. Unless the game expects you to go through Cycling Roll first to get here, Fuchsia City, grab the good rod, go all the way over here to Route 15, and then go back to the other Snorlax in Vermilion. But either way, I've gone on the wrong door. I don't know why I went out to the Fishing Gurus thing anyway, because the only way you can get an encounter here is through this small body of water here. Because there's no grass or anything, so we have that. I also brought my pot Signet Hen. This is my, I believe this is the Metang. I'm thinking what Pokemon it is. It's the Metang I fished up in Viridian. Now you don't know about the thing about Metang's nickname. Basically what happened is I caught it, then I got told to go to the local chip shop to get food. And because I thought of the chip shop, I ended up thinking I know what to give this thing a nickname, and I called it Signet. that's kind of what happened there. It kind of also gives a hint as to like a theme naming of how I've been naming everything. But there we go. I should really give a lot more hints, not like outright. Yeah, it's going to be this. That being said, I probably should fish for a poke. To be honest, I kind of do want to get. On the one hand, I can't really do it at the moment. Oh, Carvana, that's interesting. To deal with. It's dark, so it negates Psycho Boost. I'm going to use Psycho Boost anyway. And really, Signet's basically going to be my replacement for Crucio because it basically does the same job and has better stats overall. Why am I going into a Pokemon? I don't want to do that one. I have intent on catching the Fiend. In a Pokeball. Let's go. I have plenty of balls, it's perfectly fine. This time I do have the random number generator set up. It's already kind of given me a nickname that I've not used yet, so we will do it. Going to share another water type that I haven't used, and it's one of those water types I'd actually like to use at one point. But not at this current point in time. So this guy is being called Valiant. Why have I? That's because the randomizer generator did that. The nice thing is I load it and it basically just randomly generates straight away. So I just used the first thing it came up with when it first loaded up. So we have that encounter. We have the encounter here on Route 18, which I kind of want to be careful of because there's trainers here. Fortunately, I was going to say we could deal with that to go over here, but there's a spinner there as well. Alright, what do we get? We get, yeah, another water type. Well, aren't you disappointing? Yeah, you are disappointing because you showed me his rock blast. Poison tail doesn't do anything because I can't do anything apparently. Hit a move please, Signet, you were doing it before. Oh boy, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Time to fast forward, I guess. There we go, let's throw a ball at it. Something I'm not going to ever actually use. I mean, if this was Ruby and Sapphire, yeah, this would be a little bit, you know, useful, except not. Because you need it to get the Regis to appear. And I'm pretty sure there was like far better Pokemon to deal with here. Alright. What nickname am I going to give this thing? It's going to be unfortunate anyway. And the random generator has decided on Jersey. To be fair, it does in fact look like a potato, so yeah, I'm kind of okay with it. Anyway, in this gatehouse here before that, there is a guy here who will trade something. What do you want? You want a Golbat, and you will trade it for an Ariados. That is a very lame trade, and I'm not going to do it. I also don't have a Golbat. And even if I did, I would prefer to actually use the Golbat rather than a Ariados. I say that as I've used a Ariados before, except that was the I used a Ariados in my Heart Gold playthrough for the channel. So yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, to be honest. It's still not very good, but just like I basically just used it for the sake of I wanted to use it for a change. And did well for itself, I suppose, for not really being that great. But we're gonna have to fight you, aren't we? We're gonna have to fight you in order to get to the grass patch. So I was thinking, you know what? Maybe we could just go into one of the lanes and not have to fight you. But it's not like we're gonna have much choice here. I believe he's referencing like the fact that his Pokemon was evolved when it really should have. Yeah, Shroom should have been a Breloom by now. But let's do that and peace out. Let's say what type it is. I was thinking it's fighting. But it's poison, not it's grass poison, not grass fire, but in either way, Psychic will kill it. Stab Psychic will murder this thing. But I think this guy has, I think he has him a choke as his mono choice to fight you with. Which is what he's referencing there. As we slowly climb up this hill to eventually get to the patch of grass. There's a hidden item in here if memory serves, but We're not going to be getting that. We're going to be getting a Haunter instead. I like Haunter. Haunter's pretty neat. Plus, if we do want to use it, we can actually use it because it will evolve into a Gengar because I made it so trade Pokemon can evolve. That being said, it is pretty frail. It does have a stab move. That's nice for it to have a stab move. It's not nice for it to get one shot by Iron Tail. Ah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So, since I was going to say we can't get anything more peace out from here, but I've not brought, I didn't bring Circuit for me to fly. Well, all that means is we're just going downhill very fast. Without even a care in the world. Except maybe for that sign. Well, we have, it's like basically a 1 in 2 success rate in terms of getting a Pokemon. Like I said, it would have been nice to have had that Haunter. But alas, Haunter showed that it's frail. But we do have catches actually to Route 15, now that I think about it. Yeah, Route 15 has an encounter we can get, and the grass patch isn't really that far into the route. From here it's just there. Route 15 gives us an Altaria, that's nice. Into the Dragon Flying type, but it's also fairly bulky as well. So like, you might not think of it as being a bulky Pokemon, but it kind of actually is. Right, we've got that sorted out. Let's throw a Pokeball at it. And hopefully this will catch from here. And if not, I could potentially put it to sleep with Laffy. But hooray, we got an Altaria. Which is pretty neat. Nickname generator, tell me a nickname. And your nickname is going to be Richmond. As I said, it's nice to have, I guess. And for that, we will bail. Ah, we could have had a normal star here. Oh no. I'm kind of glad we did actually get the Cloud Dragon. I just ended up being with another water and yet another water type. I was just like, you know what, forget this. I'm not having the water type. I'd rather have the EXP instead. And then I got EXP instead of the catch. Because, you know, nice things, we can't really have them. I mean, things have been going well so far. I mean, oh, please, why am I saying no to the heal? I wanted the heal. That is me pressing B button too much. Hold B down to lock on, release the fire a homing missile. Yeah, homing missile are slightly stupid. Oh yeah, we have to go around because we don't have cat. But yeah, the rest of the place is basically just like a zoo of sorts. And we have probably the greatest attraction of the lot, which is the Safari Zone. So let's see, as far as things to deal with, oh, you don't have super repels. You have the max repels, which are like vastly inferior. It's like the super repels, from what I've since learned from playing other Pokemon games, is that they are a lot more they're a lot more cost effective compared to others. That being said, I don't really want to encounter here in the Safari Zone just yet. So I'm going to be spamming all my regular repels actually, because that's what I have. But yeah, in here you get 500 steps, you can catch whatever you want as long as you don't use all 30 balls. What I want to do is to get a couple of things first, and to do that I am going to need pretty much the vast majority of my repels. And not my decks, I want my Pokemon. I want, since it works on highest level, Shiny to go up front. If I do get an encounter, then so be it, we'll get that as the encounter, because I know we are forced into grass at times, like here. I know there's items here as well. Then I can get upgrade. I think upgrade is useless to us because the thing is with that, it would upgrade, it would evolve Porygon to Porygon 2 via trade. But since all the trade evolutions are given level ups now, are given via level up now rather than like actual trading. The nest ball, that's nice. Not really useful, but it's nice nonetheless. Now this sign here is basically our objective for this first run through the Safari Zone, and it's to find the hidden house for the HM. The HM being Surf, which will be what we're going to be using. And oh, hey, an Eevee, neat. I like Eevee. Eevee's probably one of my favourite Gen 1 pokes, to be honest. Now, my general rule for Safari Zone is just throw balls, really. Just throw balls and everything will be okay. On the subject of everything being okay, we need an okay nickname for the Eevee. And the nickname that this Eevee is being given, thanks to the random number spreadsheet, is Kasumi. I can potentially evolve it to any of the evolutions from Gen 3 onwards, since they can all be done with stone evolutions. The only one I can't really do is I need to find another Sunstone, but I can't do Espeon because I used my only Sunstone on Tattoo, like last episode. But I can potentially evolve into any of the others. They all use elemental stones now. So, and that's only really because FireRed and Leaf Green don't have the time, like the day and night cycles that Ruby Sapphire, like any other Pokemon game has. Oh, return, neat. That reminds me, I've missed a TM out from somewhere else, and I might just go grab that while we're here. But yeah, here's the HM house, and I've already got my encounter here, which is the Eevee. So I can leave. We also have Surf, which is probably one of the better boss type moves, and we do actually need it to complete the game. We're also going to get the final piece of the thing that we need to beat the game as well, and that's going to be the HM for strength. We can do that right now because I picked up the gold teeth pulp, so it was there, and that's like in the place near the hidden house anyway. I picked that up. You probably didn't notice me doing it. I think I was ranting about EV. But right here, if you talk to the board normally, he'll be like, blah, 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 and you can't tell what it's saying. Give him his teeth, and it'll give you the HM for strength, which we can actually use since we only need the rainbow badge for it. Should probably give that to Circu so we can get this iron. But since we just got that TM for return, it's reminded me that we don't actually have the actual return TM what you'd normally be given, and we could have got that when I went through Lavender Time after beating up Lavender Time. So I just want to do that really quickly, just so that we can get the TM and we can potentially have options. I mean, as far as everything goes, out of my team, if anything can learn return on my team, there's potentially a high chance that let's put Laffy in the box for now. There's a high chance it will do like almost max damage, because returns power is based on a Pokemon's happiness, and I think a lot of the Pokemon I currently have are like max happiness, if not almost at max happiness, if not at max happiness. But yeah, what I want to do is, if you go south to Route 12 into this guardhouse here, you go up the stairs, there's a woman here who used to give you the TM4 return in vanilla. But this isn't vanilla, it is Aurora Beam. Oh, I actually got that one. Like, I literally just got that from Safari Zone whilst I was wandering around there, so I have 2 Aurora Beams now. That's nice. So I don't really know what I should be doing now aside from my training. So I think that's pretty much all we're gonna have to do. I think as far as training's gonna be going, it's probably going to be right around here. I've got a bunch of trainers on Cycling Road to go kill. I've got the trainers on Route 18. I've got the trainers on Route 15. And other than that, yeah, all we need to do is train, because I don't really want to face Koga at the levels I'm currently at. So I'm going to kill the video here as far as commentary is concerned, and pretty much the rest of this video is going to be me level grinding for a little bit, which is kind of going to be unfortunate, but hey, you're watching this in fast forward, so it'll be less painful. Other than that, I will say take care. I will see you next time, where we're probably going to bop Koga and probably some of the cronies from his gym if I don't decide to actually do this whilst level grinding right now. Take care, and I will see you next time. Ciao.